So, and who's Ma Simpson? So I'm asking this stuff because
Ma Simpson is my grandmother.
Yeah, right.
She's the daughter of that old Catlin bloke.
Right, yeah, right. And she died in Sydney about 1893, is that right? Or was she 93?
She was 93.
Ah, she was 93.
93. I don't know exactly what year she died in.
It was about 93, I think, because she was still alive.
So,
well, I don't know.
where did all these people live?
Where they all lived.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where the Lennians lived, or at least the Catlins lived. They must have lived somewhere in Sydney, near about the city. Because I suppose I heard where they did live, but I haven't a clue now.
So where was the first place you lived?
Eh?
Where's the first place you lived?
Well, the first place I remember clearly is Coomber Street, Paddington. What you say?
When you were 14, you were in Paddington.
No, not 14. I was 6 when we left there.
Yeah.
We had a bloody flood there one night. This Coomber Street where we lived used to go down a very steep hill from, I don't know what the name of the main road was above there.
Yeah.
I think it passed the old Darlinghurst jail, going, well, if the jail was on this side of the road, and you were going that way,
Yeah.
any idea? Oh, you wouldn't know, would you?
I don't come from Sydney.
Oh, well, neither do I.
But I'll go up there one day and have a look.
Well, this place is down at the bottom of a very steep hill.
Do you reckon it's still
And
there?
when you got to the bottom, then it leveled off. Land leveled off, you see, and you
Yeah.
go down another bit of a hill further on. But this night there was a terrific storm there. And it flooded the blooming house on the bottom where we lived. There was 18 inches of water all down the lower floor, the first floor.
Hmm.
Yeah, I remember that quite well.
It was a two-storey house, was it?
Yeah,
It's a
two-story
two-storey
house.
Is that the place that's still there you went and had a look at?
Yeah, still there.
What's it, Bluestone Cottage, is it, or something like that?
What?
Is it bluestone or is it weatherboard?
Brick.
Bricks.
Convict brick, I
All
suppose.
handmade bricks. I think. Yeah, two-story house.
So,
2 floors downstairs and 2 up.
so you lived
The
there with...
kitchen was an afterthought. It was a skillion roof on the back.
Yeah.
And another time there was a heavy windstorm. I blew a big willow tree from the next door place over to out where we lived and landed on top of the kitchen roof. Well, we had all the bloody expert axemen in the district up there chopping it. I think they put as many cuts in the roof as they did in the willow.
So you end up with more damage than what you started with.
It was a fairly big tree. I just don't recall what it looked like standing up, but when we had the remains of it in our yard, there was logs there about that big round.
Yeah, and it came from next door.
Yeah.
God, must have been a bloody fierce old windstorm. Picking up a bloody willow tree and dumping it in your place.
Yeah.
She was in transit.
Well, that's what happened.
And who lived there? You and your sisters and 2 brothers.
Big pardon.
Who lived there with you? Who was living at that place?
I didn't catch up with us till we got to live at Willoughby, over in North Sydney.
Yeah.
We lived there for about 6 years, I think. And that's where we
There were foster children there.
Oh, yeah.
picked up the extra family.
So in other words, to start with, there was just you and Ma Simpson in this.
Ma Simpson was the prime mover in these kids, I think.
Yeah. And then
Very-
she ringed in these other
very-
lot later on.
Very soft-hearted woman.
Yeah.